Okay, guys, so I am live for the next couple of hours. So I'm checking on all my oils. This should be fun. Um, I'm here. I know I haven't have any views yet. Well, it's okay. Even if I don't have any views, I am going to be on, I will upload it on the YouTube. So if no one is not viewing, then it's okay, but hopefully you guys are viewing. Okay, so I was trying to get everything together. Um, so I am waiting on all the oils to be ready, actually. And I am waiting for all the soaps and everything to be ready. So if you guys see, I'm actually getting all my oils together, getting all the coconut oil. Everything is in the slow cooker because I like to put stuff in the slow cooker. And I also need to go to my live stream, I guess, on my, this is the first time me doing this, guys. So bear with me. I appreciate it. I guess I have to actually, I don't know how to do this. This is my first time doing this. So I gotta be on the system where I can have a conversation and I can see the text messages. This is my first time. So for all those soapers that's out there, live stream is actually good. And I think I gotta click Hangout just now. And since I click Hangout, I click OK. And let me see how this works because I don't know how to work it. This is my first time doing this. This is going to be too cool. Okay, so I clicked on YouTube because the last time it actually complied to what I was doing. And because sometimes you guys are texting me on the live stream, and it worked earlier. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. Oh, I know some of you soapers will love to do live stream, and that's why I'm doing this now. So I can be one of them to kind of give some info on the live stream. I just spoke to Tiffany from Micas and More. So if you guys want mica that is fast shipping, around 2 ounces, you can go to her Facebook channel to Micas and More. And she has some fabulous mica colors. And a matter of fact, since I'm waiting on the soap part of the whole thing today, let me just get out my batch. And I don't want you guys to say anything that much. Okay, so my soap kitchen is very large. We just did a show. Actually, I just did 3 shows back to back, and it's a lot of stuff. I also bought a new soap cutter for craft's sake, and I will show you guys that. So all this right here is from Micas and More. And I also was packing up some of the mica colors, if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can get the video. Okay, so I have some of this over here. And what I have over here is couple micas from Micas and More. And what I'm doing actually, I'm trying to organize them because this is a big place, but I got a lot of stuff here. So what I did was purchase, because I buy these containers wholesale, so I get around 500 of them. So if you're interested in like 50 of them, if you need to, you can always contact me. Some people can't get them by that, I'll say, small portion, so I get like 500 from a wholesaler. And if you want to know more about that wholesaler that sells containers such as this, you can go to Sky Bottle. That's SKS Bottle. And they have them by, you can get it like 22, or you can get them by the bulk. So I am putting my micas. This is ruby red, and I love this color. I don't know, can you guys see it? There we go. That's ruby red. Love that color. Okay, so I noticed that my live stream is also showing my computer, which is kind of good. So let's talk about some of these lavender. This one is lavender from Micas and More. And if you can see, that's her info. Not quite sure if you guys can see it. Okay, so there we go. And I'm a big fan of the purples. And I don't know if you guys, this camera is not really giving me purple. I want purple, so I'm not getting purple. I will check the text messages later, or the comments later, after the video, because I'm trying to do coconut milk lotion, and also trying to do a masturbation of 25 pounds. And I'm also going to do the SJHP avocado. That's my avocado soap with no fragrance. And it smells no fragrant. And you're not going to smell the lye, because I use certain ingredients in there so you don't smell the lye. Because some people, they complain about making no fragrance soap but then smelling the lye later. So hopefully you guys will enjoy me talking about making soap with no fragrance. And I guess someone is sending me a comment, and from blacksoapers.com. And that's another great channel. Black Soapers Collective International is also a great channel, guys, on Facebook. So I'm getting the info here. So let me kind of put it back down, since I already showed you guys that part. See if I can bring the camera to adjust back to, okay, there I go. Okay, so I got a comment, and I don't know if I'm going to be getting comments through Facebook or through, you guys can send me comment. I will get it here on my phone. If you want to ask any questions during the video, you guys can go, you can watch me making soap and ask questions and critique me if you have to. I got no problem with that. Okay, so someone from Facebook asked a question, and not quite sure who it is. She asked, did she miss it? And I said, no, I am live. So I'm also texting, but I know when I actually put my gloves on to make the soap, I'm not going to be able to text. So bear with me, and we'll get through this. So I wonder if this is my favorite YouTuber that is here on my channel that made the black soap. If it's you, hopefully it's you. I saw your black soap twice, and you had made a fabulous black soap. I just haven't got the chance to buy everybody products, because I like to buy products and then review them. So give me a shout out if you want me to review your product. Okay, so I like to go back and forth. So these are all my purples from Micas and More. Okay, these are all my purples. And look, I have an extra purple. Look, it seems like I bought like a double dose of purples. I got a purple fetish. Look at this. And I don't think I'm getting a good color of what purple is right now. And let me see if I can see. This is all. I'll probably have more purple. This is missing one purple. I'm gonna look like a purple rainbow in a minute. I'll tell you that much. Oop. Okay, so I have to organize these, and what I have, like I said, is a container so I can put those in. So all this purple right here. And then another good place to get micas from, guys, is Cosmetic Wholesale. Now, when I go to Cosmetic, and I will put the info after the video, you can text message me and ask me for the info for the Cosmetic Wholesale. And when I get my micas from Cosmetic Wholesale, I get them in these big bags. And this is a nice sky blue. And I'm going to tell you, I love the way it is in my bash. Now, this one is the gold shimmer from Micas and More. And basically, I love this one also. All righty. So, and also another one that I love to make is my Majestic Purple Mica. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try and move on to the soap part. And I'm not going to waste too much time because I really and truly don't like to talk that much when it comes to these videos. But I know today I have to talk. This one right here from Cosmetics Wholesale is coffee. And guys, this coffee, I'm sorry, Wholesale Cosmetic Pigment is the name of the company. You can send me a comment so I can send you the information if you don't know about it. Their prices are great. Look, I get a big bag of this, and that's awesome. This was probably like $34 that I purchased this for. But this coffee, so if you're making like coffee soap and you don't want to, you want like a mica color, Coffee CP-510. It is great. I'm telling you, I love this product. So, and this is 250 grams. So once again, if you want to know about Wholesale Cosmetic Pigment, text message me through the comment list. I don't know how that works because I can't go back and forth on my phone. And I will give you this information. It's a great mica for making your coffee soap or your creme brulee cupcakes and stuff like that. Okay, now this right here is also from Cosmetic Wholesale. And like I said, the Cosmetic Wholesale, and guys, check out this blue. It's actually like an aqua blue, like a greenish shimmering aqua. And this is really good. This is also from Cosmetic Wholesale, and I purchased this for like $15. So that's a great price, like 8 ounces. And if you know, some companies, when you purchase their mica, you're not going to get this much. So this was a great price also. And then I have this one. I haven't opened this one. This is a satin red wine, and I haven't even used this one. So, and there's a lot of mica here. Oh my God, just mica. This is from Micas and More with Tiffany and with Stephanie. And this one is the New Moon Black Mica, and I love this. Okay, so you know what? Let's just move on. I'm gonna check the oils, and the first one I'm gonna do is the SJHP by Sharon Johnson. And let me get my light out, and let me see how I'm going to do this because I am live. So I'm going to go ahead and get the recipe to make sure everything is up. And let me get, and also if you are on this live stream, you can text message me for this recipe. I don't mind at all. You know, recipes are good to give away for free sometime. So I really and truly don't mind. So If you guys want this recipe, just give me a shout out. Okay, you probably want to write it down. I have been using this recipe in my lab, selling it in my boutique for my avocado soap and also my tomato soap. These are non-fragrant soap, guys. So no mica, no titanium dioxide, none of that stuff. So what I use is um, 8 ounces of canola oil, 8 ounces of castor oil. I use 4 ounces of coconut oil. Now, let me say this about coconut oil. I know you guys can't see my face because the camera got to be focused down here, and I'm waiting on my oils to warm up. And once my oil is warmed up, then I don't wait for my temperature of my lye. Excuse me. Okay, so okay. Okay. So I just got 2 text messages, so I will answer these 2 text messages later. More concerned on what I'm doing on here. Okay. So let's go back to live stream. And I really, okay. 2 people just asked me about it on Facebook. They're a little bit late. Okay. Alrighty. So hopefully they will also join me. And I'm trying to get this part done. Okay. So one thing about the coconut oil, because I was talking about the ingredients. So I apologize. I have to check the text messages and at the same time do live stream. So it's a little bit funny. The coconut oil is never something that you want in your bash to be, and excuse me for my language speaking also. The coconut oil is not something that you want to have in your bash as like 50% of your product in ingredients. So let me say this again. The coconut oil is 4 ounces. Palm oil is 4 ounces because you have to remember palm oil and coconut oil gives you the same thing. Now, one of my best oils that I use in all of my soap is, almost all of my soap is vegetable shortening, and I also love to use soya butter and soy shortening. And that's one of my greatest things that I have in my bash. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now and check the temperature of my oils. And the reason why you guys can't see me because once again, I have all my equipments for my electric stove and my slow cooker on the other side. I use this right here to check my temperature. And if you want to know, I'm sorry about that, guys. The camera just kind of messed up just now. But if you want to know more about this piece of equipment, the reason why I got this equipment is because it's better to use. So a lot of you new soapers do not get that little, what they call a candy thermometer. That's what one of the soap makers was calling it, the candy thermometer. Do not get a candy thermometer. Go to Amazon.com and get the infrared thermometer. And this is the infrared thermometer. And all you gotta do is click it, the light beams, it gives you the temperature. And is it really telling the temperature of my body? It's cold in here. Okay, so this is really good to have in your soap kitchen. Okay, so still waiting for the oils to start. So I'm gonna go ahead now and get my caustic soda out. Now, a lot of people have been talking about the caustic soda because I noticed that I was on some of the forum and a lot of people talks about caustic soda. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, I've been making soap since I was 6 years old. So I know a little bit about caustic soda. And this is from Essential Depot. And to be honest, I know a lot of people talk about the caustic soda and they make a soap and they had a bad batch. You have to test your caustic soda. And if you want to know more about, if you guys have not been to a soap class or haven't invested your money in any soap programs, there's a lot of soap class out there. The Goop, coming up in February, it's like $500 or $600 in, not February, up in May of next year. The class will be in Florida. If you want to know more information about that, also text message me. This is food grade, and I always make sure I use food grade quality because it is always best. So Essential Depot, do not buy a whole bunch of caustic soda, aka sodium hydroxide, if you're not making a lot of soap. Only get what you can, because if you're not making a lot of soap, don't get a lot of this so you won't have it spoil. Alrighty, so let me now go ahead and try to start. I'm sorry, but I'm waiting for the oils. I thought the oils was going to be ready, but they are really not ready as yet. So let me get out the lye to mix the lye. Now I'm going to put a disclaimer on this. Even though I'm tweaking the SJHP, because I don't want to give out certain things, because if you haven't got the ebook, go and get Sharon's ebook. She have a great ebook online, guys. I'm sorry to say it, it's worth the money. If you're a hot process maker, it is so fast. I've been making hot process soap for a long time, and I have 2 wholesale avocado soap tomorrow and a tomato. And once I finish making it, they can pick it up the end of this week. It is so fast that 10 minutes is more like really good. All right, so I'm going to now gather my information for my water and gather my information for my lye. And for those, I know if you're a soap maker, this part might be boring for you if you're a soap maker. So this was a quick video. So I don't know if anybody's, I see 2 people, 3 people sometimes, but this was something that I wanted to do today for fun. So I figured the soap makers can enjoy me and we can comment and ask questions, and I can check the phone and see if you guys send me any comments, and we can just have fun. If you don't have anything to do today, just hang out with me here making some soap. Okay. All righty. So now I'm going to use my lye, aka caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, lye, aka lye. That lye really lies, because it will burn you if it gets on your skin. Don't follow me. I'm going to put on some gloves. And I got my goggles on and I got my mouth up there. So that part will be also shown. I'm going to show my face. I'm not like some of those soapers. Another thing, guys, if you are making soap videos, it's not really good to always show what's going on here. Sometimes it's good to show your face. I don't like to see hands in soap. Sometimes I get boring. And if it get really boring, I'll go to the next soap maker because I don't see your face at all when I'm seeing your video. So I'll just go to the next person. But let me go ahead now and get my caustic soda. Never pour the caustic soda. Oops. Did I? Oh. You don't want this to explode, so you don't pour it in there. So what I'm going to do now is get my water. And my water is coconut water. Okay, now let me show you what I have for my coconut water. Okay, so this is what I use for my coconut water. If you guys can see that. I use this. Now, I'm going to show you another coconut cream that I love to use. But this right here is pretty light, and it's dairy-free. And it's really, really good. It's a real good vegan, unsweetened ingredients to put in your water if you're going to do coconut water with. Okay, so that is that. Now let me get some water in here. And I have my distilled water. I got a big thing of water, and this is my distilled water. Another thing I use is powdered sugar. So I'm going to do half and half. I need around 13.20. Oh, guys, I haven't done something like this in a long time. So I need 13.20 worth of liquid. So I'm going to open my coconut, and I'm going to also put it in there. But I'm going to put it in there after I put in my lye, aka sodium hydroxide. Okay, because I'm going to tell you why, because I don't want it to burn. Some people will say, oh, they're going to use what they call it. That was 8 ounce worth of water. So now I need the balance of milk in there, which is 3 ounce. I'm sorry, not 3 ounce, 5 ounce. I'm a little bit off today. I'm sorry, I've been working my butt in the salon all day. I was supposed to do this video from this morning and I didn't. So I'm sorry about that, guys. All right, so I'm gonna now add the, I'm sorry, I'm doing a live stream, but my mom is calling me. Can you guys believe that? Hi, Mama Dukes. My mom calling me, guys. Hi, Mom. I am, hi, Mother. I am doing live video right now. How are you doing today? Okay, so you want me to order a pizza and send it to your house? Okay, guys, so this is the moment when my mom called me for pizza and I gotta order it for her. And she's, Mom, I'm actually live online, Mother. She's actually messing up my concentration right now, guys. Mom, pepperoni pizza? Okay, Mom, I'm actually live right now. So I'm gonna order it while I am doing the video live. But yeah, because I'm live doing a live video, Mom. people is watching me. I'm gonna go ahead and order it while I'm doing my live video because I know it's important. Chicken and pepperoni. Okay, no problem, mother. All right, no problem, mother. All right, thanks. Okay, guys. So that's my mom. Mama Dukes is always my mom, you know. That's my mom, guys. That's my mom. Um I also have to check the oh gosh, this is quite interesting today. It's quite interesting. Miss Hill say LOL. Hi, mom, pepperoni. You know, my mom is, guys, look, she is something else, okay? And no, Miss Kelly Banks, we are still doing live stream. You're thinking that you're doing soap making and having fun with you guys today. And see, this is what I like. I like to collaborate and I like to have fun. So, you know, so we all, because sometimes we are not around each other. I'm sorry. Sometimes we are not around each other. So we can always collaborate. And it's good to collaborate. It's really good. Okay, so this is the silver silk. Okay. And my lie is 5.32 ounces. And this right here, if you want to know more about this product, please also text message me, email me, send me a comment so I can tell you about the silver silk, okay? I've been using this silver silk for years, and I got it from a lady on Etsy. Now, I know a lot of people know about the Tuscany, is it, guys, I'm sorry, the Tuscany, or the Tushkan, if I'm saying it right. But this one is silver silk. So what I do with this, and I'm going to show you guys, because I know when you guys use silk, some people saying that, oh, it doesn't melt properly in their product. Okay, I'm going to show you what I do. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this. So I drop it in the clear water, okay? And it doesn't matter how much I put in there. My soaps are very silky and they don't dry the customer's skin out and they love it. That's the main thing. So you drop that silver silk in there, okay? And then since I need the 5.20 ounces of caustic soda, AKA lye, food grade, a Central Depot, make sure you're getting a fresh batch, okay? Always make sure you get a fresh batch. And if you are not making that much soap, make sure you get only the amount that you need when making soap, because if you order too much, it might spoil. Okay, so this is how, okay, I don't know if you guys are seeing it. I'm going to answer some of the comments in a minute. But as you can see, when I'm using my fiber, I actually take the caustic soda and I throw it on top. Now, the reason why I have this on here is because I'm measuring my caustic soda in my water from the bottle. It makes it easier. It makes life easier when you're making soap. Now, another thing is, if you notice, I didn't put in my coconut milk as yet because I want this to melt down in a stronger batch. So what I'm doing now is actually melting down the fiber. I need 5.20 ounces. Now, this is where it can get tricky. You got to watch your ounces. So I take my little time to pour this in. And I got to be careful. All right. There you go. Yay. You know, I actually do this a lot. So I don't pour it in another container. I just pour it straight in the water and let it just kind of marinate itself. And then I'll take this and break it down. Now, here's the thing that I've learned when you put this in here, it does not break down fast. So once this is in, if you notice, the fiber is trying to take its time to break down. So the fiber is not going to break down until it melts on its own. And what I'm doing right now is trying to make the fiber, the silk fiber, just melt. And it will melt on its own. And since I'm making a large batch later, I will show you guys, as you can see, it's melting on its own. And that's a good thing. I always also make sure when I'm making soap, I use vinegar in a bottle, a batch of water, and I can use my tools and throw them in that batch of water. It's normally good. So if you can see, let me bring it up close. See, it's dissolving. And that's the way you want it to dissolve in your water. Now I'm going to get some sugar. Okay, so like I said, if you want to know how to make this avocado soap, please make sure you send me the info so I can send you the ingredients list, even though you're watching the video. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching me doing this. This is me twerking how I do this quick process, hot process. Okay, so this is granulated sugar, powder confection sugar. Okay, it's a confectioner sugar. So if you notice, and yes, I use this sugar in my soap. Now I'm going to tell you something about using powdered sugar in your soap. When you use the powder, I will look at the text message in a minute. When you use the powder in your soap, it suds the body up, but it's also a sweet taste. So when I'm in the shower, if it gets a little bit on my skin, it's actually sweet. And one of the things I like about that. Now, I know you guys are going to ask, how much sugar do you put in there? I'm going to be honest. I just throw the sugar in there. So I'm going to put around 2 ounces of sugar. For this recipe, I'm going to put around 2 ounces of sugar. You might put a little bit more if you want to for this recipe. And that's my 2 ounces of sugar. Okay. And the sugar hates to dissolve too. So you got to be careful. Normally, I will put the sugar in before I actually decide to make, as you can see, and it doesn't like to dissolve right away. So you have to keep mixing it and mixing it and mixing it so it can dissolve on its own. Sometimes it doesn't like to dissolve. And now, since this is actually 3 pounds of soap, so I am also using sodium lactate. And this is my sodium lactate right here. And you need around 3 tablespoons, but I only use 2 tablespoons. Sometimes the soap comes out too soft. And I know it's supposed to make the soap hard, but it's been making my soap soft. Now, I'm not going to really measure it. So, guys, you can measure it. I'm sorry. I am going to measure it. I don't want you guys to start text messaging me and say, what? You should have measured that stuff. Okay. Okay, so I have the tablespoon. Look, I am from Jamaica, and you don't have to measure everything, you know. Sometimes when you know what you're doing, you don't have to measure everything. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now, and I'm just going to put actually one, and I'm gonna tell you why I only put one. I don't want my soap to actually um I don't want my soap to get too soft, and that's the reason why I only put one. Okay, so now that it's dissolving, normally if I'm not doing a live video, I normally just go ahead and just do this way, but it's dissolving right now. And guess what? I have to now get my hot temperature out. So let's see if I got everything together. And now I'm going to go ahead. Now I know for some people, they are more precise about the temperature. I'm not really worried about the temperature of this soap. My mom got me just now and she got me all messed up. Guys, Mama Dukes got me all messed up. So this is what I am going to do. This is the avocado. And I will blend the avocado in the pot right after. So I'm going to put the whole entire thing in there. The skin and everything will go in. And since I already cleaned this off, all right. So okay, guys, now I got my temperature and it's hot. Okay, so I'm coming on over there. All right. You know, I'm in a building where there's other business in this building. And I don't want to burn my equipment over here because the pot is going to be pretty hot. So I always get something out to put it on. And I will do that right now. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. Here we go. When you're doing live stream, it's a little bit more problem when you're doing live stream. And for me, this is the problem right now. Doing live stream and being prepared for everything. So, are you guys ready? It's ready. You guys saw what I put in there. And now, can you guys see what's going on? Because the mistakes that you can make doing live is different than not doing it live. Okay, here we go. So you make sure your stick blender is in and you pour the lye water in. Okay. And guess what? And when I pour the lye water in, then I start mixing it. My mom is calling me again. Oh my God, my mom is just, she's not going to give up. My mom is just not going to give up. She's going to actually cause me not to make this video. And if you notice, it's getting thick. Now, if you guys know, this is supposed to be 10 minutes. So basically, that's what this is for, 10 minutes. I hope I don't feel it. Now, if you notice that the blender is like, you know, the blender is using a lot of power right now. It's going in the mashed potato state. My mom is calling me, guys. Mom is not even allowing me. Okay, so now it's the sister. It was the mom, but now it's the sister. Hi, sis. Hi, sis. I am doing a live video and you're messing me up. Huh? I can't hear you. It's a what? No, I told mom I'm doing a live video, and really and truly, you guys just messing up my soul processing right now. I mean, thank you, sis. I appreciate it, because I'm trying to make my soap, and now my soap is getting messed up because mom had me on the phone too long. All right, later. All right, LOL. This is not the way to go. See, because you know, guys, for those who got moms, you have to respect moms. Okay, still that temperature. The temperature is still great. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the avocado in because Mama Dukes was messing me up today. I apologize for my mom. So this is what I do with the avocado, guys. I just basically butter the avocado just like that. I don't waste time. I like the skin being in there, and I don't like to waste time when it comes to this. So I just put the avocado in there, just like that. It's no different. And now the coconut milk, and my coconut milk is supposed to be my coconut milk is supposed to be 5 ounces. Okay, so now I'm going to add the coconut milk. And like I said, it's a little bit different than my normal SJHP because I don't want to burn my avocado. The last time the avocado burned, this time I don't want it to actually burn. And the temperature is still pretty good. So for those who got the SJHP down pack, this this would be a good ingredients for you. Hopefully you got the SJHP ebook because I'm doing it just a little bit different because I'm using the avocado. And my water discount is a little bit different too. Alrighty, so here go my coconut milk. And when I put the coconut milk in there, the reason why I don't want it to burn, I don't want the coconut milk to burn. So you notice right away, If you notice, right away start heating up. And there we go. Liquid. Okay, now you see it turns into the liquid form after you put in the coconut milk. Sorry, such a lousy person. I'm doing a lousy job, ain't I? Okay, so sorry. Just remember, the reason why I put the coconut oil last is because I don't really like when my coconut oil, my coconut milk is the way it is. So that's the reason why I use it last. And now it's turning into liquid and it's going to turn back into solid. Checking my temperature. My temperature went down to 160. 160 right now. So if you notice, it's actually gone all the way down. It's turning into that rising stage. I'd like not to use the blender that much, but I'm going to go ahead and blend it again. Kind of give my blender a little bit more. And it's turning very creamy. And I make my own confetti. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of my ginger confetti because I also use it in my coconut. And it got a lot of ginger and a lot of different spice. And I make this at home. I dry my own stuff and put it in there. All right. So no fragrance is added. No fragrance, absolutely no fragrance, because I don't like to make this bash with any fragrance. So it's turning into the liquid. It's dropping temperature a little bit, but if you find out that it's dropping temperature while it's turning into liquid, you can always put it back on the hot pot. You have to have a lot of power for this. I'm not gonna lie, guys. You gotta have a lot of power. And see, there you go. And it's very liquidy. I can mix it just a little bit more so it can get that definition, that smooth texture that I'm looking for. And then I'm going to pour it in the bash. It smells great. It smells great. The confetti that I make, this confetti will last me, but if you want me to send you just a little bit for the little viewers that is viewing me, if you want me to send you some of my confetti, let me know. That's the only time I will also send this confetti. You know, you can buy your own avocado. It's called my herbal confetti, and you can always contact me for that also. A lot of power. Now, because I'm not making any drastic measures with this, all I'm doing is mixing it. And it's going to be turning thick on me a little bit, but it's actually done. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in the bash. I'm not using that much with this bash, so I can go ahead now and pour it in the bash. The temperature on it is 160, 157 now. Okay. All right. Okay, so the rest of my avocado, I'm going to take that and put it in the fridge. I am going to pour this soap in my container, and I will leave it for the week. You can sell it the next day, but for me, I prefer to sell it 1 week later. It is still pretty hot, and temperature is still popping, and it's still doing its thing. And it smells great. I can smell the avocado, and if you want to test it, I can test it right now so you guys can see it. It's done. Okay, so there we go. All right, you see that? The temperature is still pretty hot. And it can now pour, you can pour it in the container of your choice. Because I am not doing too much to this, I don't have to liquid it too much. Now, if I want to put more milk in it, I just drop a little bit more milk in it. I'm a big person of this right here. I love using my coconut, and the temperature went back up. If you notice that, the temperatures automatically go back up because milk will raise your temperature. All right, so now that this is over, I can pour it in. And it fits in my mold perfect. You guys, I'll show it to you guys in a minute. It fits in the mold perfect. Perfect. Unscented avocado. Let me see here. There we go. Unscented avocado soap. And great texture. Hot process, baby. Hot process. right there. And I am so thankful to know about the SJHP because it's a really great method to use. So I thank you guys for watching this part of the video. I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to do the peppermint cold process using my Stephanie mica powder and also getting ready to make my coconut milk lotion from scratch. I had a little bit left in the batch, so there we go. I want it to be nice and no clumps. So I need to get those clumps out. And it's easy to wash your container right after you use the container. You can wash it out right after. So if you want to know more about the SJHP by Sharon Johnson, go and check her site out. She's on Facebook. She's on YouTube. See? If you know one thing I like about is the smooth. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. If I'm jumpy right now, I am so sorry. But I like the smoothness of it because I got confetti in this. This is the way it looks. Now, if someone say that they make avocado soap hot process and it looks green and there's nothing in there, avocado soap do not turn green when you make it unless you put a color in there. It will turn this color. All right, so let me go ahead now and prepare for the next batch. So while this is still here, I will go over there and come back, put this up for 24 hours, and that's it for right now. Give me around 3 more minutes so I can get the 25-pound bash peppermint with real organic mint picked from the tree. And I will make that in the next 3 minutes. Or is it 3 minutes? No, 5 minutes, because actually it's right here, ready to go. And I'm in here by myself. Okay. This is going to be a large bash. Yeah, this one is a large bash. Now, with this one, this is a large bash. I bet you that's my mom again. I tell you, mom is just doing her thing today. Yes, mother. Yes, mom. Huh? Oh, this is not, oh, she gave you the phone, Nika. I got my cousins that's from England and they're staying at my mom's house, and my mom is terrified because they're not getting anything, guys, to eat. And now Nika is on the phone. Hi, Nika.
Good. Are you gonna be at work tomorrow?
No, I am not going to be at work tomorrow. You want to do something? It's Sunday. I go to church, and then what else do you want to do? You want to go out?
Yeah.
You guys are very boring there with mom.
Kinda.
Okay. So you guys want me to take you out?
Not even just hey, I just want to chill with you.
Okay, we can do something. I'm actually Actually, you are live online with me because I am making soap. So mom keep interrupting the fact that I'm making soap. So this is actually live. So let me go ahead and sign off. So yes, I will call you back later and we can go out late
Okay.
tomorrow. Okay then. Take care. All right.
Bye.
All righty. Okay, guys. Now you know. Mama Duke's boy, I tell you, like I said, you got to love your mom. You just got to love your mom. Um, I just have to love my mom. I tell you. Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly. She said this is what she see. I'm sorry if you Kelly. I hope you are on here. Um, just go to my Suds and Skin. Let me let her know. Let me see here, because she's wondering why she can't see it. That was 37 minutes ago. I guess she must have gotten logged in. Not quite sure. Okay. Thank you, Miss Hill. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Is it Sita or Saita? I hope I said it right. Miss Kelly was 37 minutes ago. Let me reply back to her. Let me just reply back to her real quick. I don't know why she's not able to log in the live stream. And hopefully she's able to log in now. That was 30 some minutes ago. And guys, I'm getting Twitter and some people is just text messaging me. They can't see the live stream, so they say they will see it later, but they still text messaging me. Okay, so I'm checking the temperature now on the large bash. And my temperature here is saying 170. Now I know I don't need my temperature to be 170 because my caustic soda is going to be a lower temperature. And um, I don't want my bash to spoil. So what I did, I didn't put this is my solid oil, by the way, and my liquid oil is right here. So what I'm going to do, and maybe I need to bring the camera up a little bit more, because I'm going to pour my liquid oil into my solid oils, okay? And this is the peppermint with the real peppermint. I'm gonna go and get that, and I'm gonna pour this in here. Now, if you ask the question why I do not put my liquid oil with my solid oil when I put it on the stove. When I put my liquid oils on the stove, I don't want my liquid oils to burn out. So I don't put the liquid oils with the solid oils because I don't want it to burn out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and check my phone in a minute. Okay. Now, both oils is together. And this is just gonna be co-processed. Now, with this, I'm gonna need 16 ounces of peppermint. And this is going to be my challenge today. This is really going to be my challenge. Okay, guys, so getting ready to put this in, and also going to check my caustic soda. And this is my caustic soda. This is all the liquid. Now, my sugar is already in this batch. Okay, so the sugar is already in here. Now look at that, guys. Do you guys see that? You see how thick it is? Yeah, I gotta really kind of get moving on this and get all the preservatives ready and get my bash ready. Oh my God, piece of the other soap is in there. Oh, not fair. This is not fair. I know the other soap is saying, why you got me in here? Okay, so the sugar, I put around 8 ounces of granulated sugar in there. I put a lot of silk in this. So I am going to enjoy this bash. And my sodium lactate is already in this. Since it's 25 pounds, you need around, per pound, you need a teaspoon per pound. Okay, so, and I'm AKA coconut milk. So I'm trying to get the temperature of this right here. So since I'm trying to get the temperature to drop, let me check the temperature again. It's 120. Oh, 120. Not good. Coconut milk goes in. Drop the temperature. Okay. Coconut milk. Emergency coconut milk. Okay. So I am actually stirring up my coconut milk now. I'm going to be too tired, but if I'm too tired, I am just going to do the coconut lotion, and you guys will see that tomorrow. Because my mom is taking my energy, and she keeps calling me about the kids that came down from England, and I need to take them out, and they're bored, and you guys know, out of town. They just want me to take them shopping. And you know, they always ask me, they say, Auntie, did you lose your accent? And I will say to them, no, I am just in America now, and this is where I live. I am not in England or Jamaica anymore. I'm actually here, so I like to speak like I'm American sometimes, but I know I got an accent. Obviously, I got a strong accent. Okay, so let me prepare the essential oils, and I'm sorry, I'm making the lemongrass peppermint. So if you're doing a lemongrass peppermint, this is gonna be awesome. Okay. And I get my peppermint, and guys, let me tell you something. Chemistry.com have the best peppermint. They have the Indian red distal peppermint. Remember, great natural peppermint with no synthetic ingredients. And they have the best lemongrass. I love it. Love their lemongrass. Okay, so I need to measure. And the reason why this is 16 ounce, because I am making 320 ounces of soap. Okay, so while temperature is going down, I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to take out my For Craft's Sake. Like I said, this is a challenge. I'm going to start taking out my For Craft's Sake equipment. Okay, guys, so it looks like bricks, right? But guess what this is? This is a 20 to 25 pound soap mold. If you are making if you're making like a natural soap, like what I'm about to do, make a large amount, put it to dry, and you don't have to make it for a while. You can get up to like, I'll say up to like 25 bars or more, depending on how small you cut your bars. So I'm going to show you guys this fabulous piece of equipment that I got. And also, how I actually, and if you're on my YouTube channel, like I said, if you're on my Facebook channel on Suds and Skin, if I don't get the chance to make the video of the coconut milk, I will put it on my Suds and Skin channel with my group Suds and Skin, or one of my groups. So go on over there and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I will put the coconut milk lotion made from scratch on that channel. It's not everything you want to put on YouTube sometime, but I will put that on there if I don't get to it, because Mama Dukes is really calling me and she's texting me and she's telling me what she wants, and I need to pick the kids up, and that's Mama Dukes for you guys. My mom is very strict. Yeah, I'm 37 years old, but my mom is very strict. I still got to listen to her. It's a blessing to have a mom. So this is my soap mold, and the reason why I didn't actually put the soap mold together, because I want you guys to see how difficult it can be when you purchase it. Okay. All right. So let me get the screws. And if you guys notice, I was showing the mica earlier. My screws is behind all that mica powder. Okay, so For Craft's Sake, okay, this is from For Craft's Sake, and I purchased this for $75. One thing with For Craft's Sake, you have to order the stuff ahead of time before you can actually get it. And the reason why I suggest to order it and be patient, because this piece of equipment, oh my God, it is worth the money. So I'm going to tell you. And I also bought the cutter. So I will show you guys the cutter also while I'm waiting on the temperature to drop. These pieces of equipment, if you're making professional soap, or you're thinking about making professional soap, buy yourself one of the best equipment so they can last. I have purchased so many soap making molds, and some of them damage, and you waste your money. And wasting money is not something that I'm looking forward to waste. Okay, so this piece of equipment is really good to have. All right, so I was supposed to take that break, and right now I'm going to take that 3 minute break. And the video is still going to be on, but I'm just going to take that 3 minutes break to get everything ready for this. So, okay, guys, so I see you in 3 minutes. I'm still running the video. I'm getting everything together for this and start to mold it and everything. And I'm also going to check the comments on the Facebook and the Twitter and see what's going on here. So I'm taking that break to get everything together, and you guys can listen to a little bit of music. Hopefully mom don't call. Hopefully mom do not call, because you know she will call and the video will stop. So I'm gonna put on some music while I go and take care of everything else. All right. Okay, guys. So, um, the funniest thing about it is that while cleaning up this morning, I got everything together, and it seems like my assistant have misplaced the rest of the screws for these. So that's why I was looking. I guess I'm gonna have to use another mold. But also what just took place, and I'm gonna talk about the mica for those who missed that part later. I'm not gonna talk about it now. I gotta get this soap together so I can see if I can get the coconut milk also together. But she must have put my screws, she must have think it's a screw for something else, and I don't know where she put it. And this is what just happened to my mold. Like I said, I pay so much money for this mold, but I'm trying to concentrate on my mom needs, and I'm doing a video, and guess what happened? It burned. Yeah. But lucky thing, it didn't burn on this side, and it actually turned and it curved. So the reason why that extra minute was necessary and I couldn't even look for the equipment for it is because guess what? I don't even know if it's gonna level now. I'm just so upset. This is just unbelievable what just took place. I'm just hoping and praying that this is going to work. Hoping and praying that this is going to work because it's not leveled. And guess what? I got to now call the company. Oh, this is not cool. I just purchased this. This is not cool. I am so upset at myself. It's not going to fit. And I got all this soap to make. So I'm going to have to use my brain and make the peppermint. Let's see. Let's see if, okay, that part went through. All right, so, but I need to turn it around. So let's see again. All right, that part went through. Pretty good, pretty safe. Because see, it's bent. All right. Let's see if I can do the same for the other part. Let me turn it around because it actually melt. I left it, I wasn't really thinking. And while talking to my mom, I picked it up and I ended up putting it on top of my hot plate. So it melted a little bit. And you guys know, for those who make soap and purchase this expensive piece of equipment, to purchase another one is like, that's a lot of money. And I was happy. I was so happy. And then it just kind of, sorry guys. But I'm gonna try my best to see if this will work. Is it actually going to work? I think this goes this way. If you guys purchase something like this, it can be very, very difficult to assemble. But I'm hoping I don't have to buy another piece of equipment because this melted. Oh, okay. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. Sorry. The instruction came with it and I used this already. But I don't even know if I'm doing it right. Okay, so I'm not doing it right. This part goes into here. So if it fits in here, I'll be appreciated. If you notice, it's melted over here. Okay. And I'm assuming that this part goes here. I'm a little bit frustrated. I apologize. This is what happens when you're doing live stream. I'm definitely frustrated over the whole thing because um, paying attention to detail is very important. Okay. Thank God that part went through. Yes, yay. Oh, oops, oops, oops. The struggles that you go through with soap making can be so devastating. So it's a very expensive piece. It's very expensive mold, and for it to melt on top of the stove, it's just not cool. And guess what? Now my phone wants to act up. All right, you go over there. I need to get this done. Thank God my oils are still cooling down. And now I'm going to get this part. Now it is not hard to put up, but I think I'm a little bit frustrated because of the fact that it burned, and I was stepping on it so it can become better because the whole thing burned in the back. So I'm gonna put this part in. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going on another commercial break, guys. Let me find the other part. I'm gonna have to go inside the salon. She probably put it inside the salon. So enjoy this music while I go on another 3 minutes commercial break. This is too funny. My Redeemer has saved me from sin. My soul is awakened. Free from what held me, free from what fought me mentally. You've captured me in my mind. I am free in my heart. If I am yours, I am free. Save me from sin. My soul is awake and I live. Anybody want to be free tonight? It's okay. So raise your hand if you want to be free from what caused me to live. Capture me in my mind. I am free in my heart. If I am yours, I am free. Mentally, oh, catch me in my mind. I am free in my heart. Okay, this is the big part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it to the edge of here because I don't want it to fall. Every time I have these type of mold, I bring it to the edge of this table right here because I don't want it to fall. So let me turn it this way. And this one is going to fall right in because, guys, this is not no joke when it comes to these soap molds. They are very expensive, not for you to basically use. So I'm going to turn it this way, and then I'm going to turn it the other way. It's not easy. A lot of people, but you know, the thing about these molds, they are great mold. You just have to know how to put them in. This is my second one for this one, but I've been using a lot of these molds. So hopefully this video is interesting to you guys because it shows you what you do on a daily basis as a soap maker. And let me go ahead and put the music back on while I finish the rest of this. Okay, guys, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Making soap have their challenges. Making soap can be everyday brand new to you, and it doesn't matter how long you've been making soap. It doesn't matter how long and how many recipes you make and how many soap molds you have. Things can happen, but you have to find a way to basically improvise. And one thing I did just now, instead of me wasting a $75 mold, I found a way to improvise. Instead of panicking too far, I find a solution. And this was awesome. My mold is awesome. I am so grateful. You guys know I was panicking earlier. I am just so grateful right now. Okay, so let me put the other part in here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. The other part now is to actually have the liner. Now, one of the reasons why I say I love this soap mold, the liner is just so clean and precise with your soap making. And I know I'm not going to be able to cut the soap today, but I will add the cutting of the soap by putting another video up tomorrow after the soap is mold. Okay, so you guys see it was very difficult for this soap mold to actually go together. So putting these parts in first and then sliding the other part, knowing that this is melted. And like I said, it was on the stove. It melted and it bent. And I immediately put my pressure of my foot to unbend it so it can fit. Because you see these creases is where I need my soap mold not to leak. And it was, I was crying literally because I thought I was gonna have to purchase another $75 mold. So I'm grateful. And because I know there is a God when it comes to things that you ask for, and no matter what steps in your way, you will achieve the goals that you want to do to achieve when it comes to something that you love so dearly. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so what I do, you know, because we're getting to the soap making part, I take a little bit of oil and I rub the oil on the back and I put it in that stick on the back. That stays right there. And it's a little bit wet also because I just finished using it to make the cranberry soap, and that sticks right there. And you have your inches, see? And here we go. And you just make sure it's nice. Now, if you want to design your soap, what you can do, if you really want to literally design your soap on the edges, and you guys will see me design. So I'm just putting it in right now. But when I design the soap, I'm going to put a little bit of the design on those edges before I actually pour the soap in. So let's get started on the second part. Now, this video might be a little bit long because this is the second part of the soap making, and I'm doing the cold process. Peppermint, I will use real peppermint leaf and put in the soap. And not the dry one, the organic one. And I will show you the plant that I really put it from. I pick it and I will pick it in front of you guys to show you guys what I'm doing today. So this is lemongrass and peppermint. And if you never used lemongrass and peppermint before, today might be your day. So now the reason why I also prepared this because it's a large batch. It is really going to be a large batch. And I'm gonna fill this, I'm gonna fill this up. I'm gonna fill my cup up and let it flow, but not to spill the cup. But I'm gonna fill the cup. You guys know that gospel song? Fill my cup, Lord. Okay, so here we go. Move this over. I got my oil. Gotta check the temperature of my oils again. And that's say 111. I like to have the temperature lower than that, but I'm going to be satisfied with that. And check the temperature of my caustic soda. And the temperature is 83. 83 and 111. Gee, have I taught myself anything better? But I'm still gonna go ahead and use this. It's okay. Like it's gonna only be 2 colors. And now I'm gonna get my mica powder out. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get the peppermint. So I'm going to get the peppermint. So this will just be quick and easy.
so good. You don't want to have the lustful desires. You want to be free from fornication. You want to be free from suicidal thoughts. You want to be free. I cry out for every individual that's in this room. We want to be free, oh God. You show yourself in this room. I believe the God that I read about every day, the God that I pray to, the God that I sing about. He can break chains in the spiritual realm. And God say, yes, you have your way. God, we welcome you in this place. We want to be free. We want to be more like you. We want to be more like you. We don't want to be the same old vessel. We want to smell good in your presence. John said we want to smell good in your presence. God, we don't want you to push us away. We don't want the death here, but we want more of you. You want to lift your hands if you want more of God. You are the God Almighty. I believe him to be a miracle worker. He is awesome. He's awesome. He's good. You're so good that we can't even describe. There's no way to explain.
Okay, guys, so you guys probably know what this is, and this is liniment, and it's supposed to be a white cream, and it's made by Watkins. And basically what this is, it helps backache, arthritis, muscle strains, and sprains. And what that is used to just kind of massage the body. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of this in my bash. I believe in using a lot of natural resources, and this just got the comfort in it and the turpentine oil, turpentine oil. And that's what it is. That's the only two ingredients that's in here. And of course, it comes with tallow-wort, citric acid, water, and of course, titanium dioxide. So if you want to use something like this to actually put a little bit of oomph in your bash, then you can. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of it in the bash. And you can actually, I know you guys are going to ask me how many ounces. Just put 3 tablespoons or 4 tablespoons in there, and that will actually help. I'm still waiting for the temperature to drop at least 100. So I'm going to check the temperature of both. And also, I need to get the peppermint in. And I'm not going to use a lot of stuff and not a lot of ingredients at all. Okay. This is supposed to be naturally made, and I'm going to keep it natural. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to use a little bit of green color, and I'm going to use a little bit of mica. And it's still naturally made. I don't know. You guys, let me know if you want me to put the mica in it. Somebody text message me. You know, some people like color, some people don't. But I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of mica in there, and hopefully it will work great. Normally, it does work good for me. All right, so I got to open the yogurt and put a little bit of yogurt in there. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. I know a lot of people, they just make their product and that's it. With me, I like to put stuff that you eat in your soap. This is my oil. My caustic soda is over here. So my liquids are over here. These are just the oils. And I eat this. This is a non milk free, dairy free. And since the other one didn't, someone ate the other one. So one of the workers that works in my salon. I'm just going to use a little bit of this. You can use at least 1 ounce of this. This is 320 pounds. 320 ounces. So by the time I finish, this is going to be 340 ounces because all these good preservative. And I know someone is going to ask, do the soap is the soap going to be still sooty? Yes, your soap will still be sooty. I have the silver silk in the liquid, and I have the granulated sugar, and I'm going to tell you guys this much. The granulated sugar, you don't need no SLS. You don't have to worry about whether your soap is going to be a lot of sud. The granulated sugar works for me. So let me put a little bit in the oil. The oil is still pretty. There is no chemical in there right now. The caustic soda is not in here. So the oil is okay. I'm trying to drop the temperature of the oil. And my stick blender is ready. I appreciate you guys watching this tonight. And I am so grateful that you guys are listening to all the ups and downs. It's just amazing. There's a lot of ups and downs in this soap making business. And I know when we do videos, we cut and paste a lot of the mayhem and foolishness. And I decide that I'm not going to cut and paste anything. I am just going to make soap tonight, and everybody can see the mess and the phone calls. I'm just kind of glad a lot of people didn't call me from the salon. That I am kind of glad. So the peppermint is ready to go. And the peppermint is going to be in. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw the peppermint in there so I can grind up these peppermint, fresh peppermint. Don't have to wait to do anything with it. Just take it out and just grind it up. Pick it off your tree if you have to. And if you're going to pick the peppermint off the tree if you want to, me and my Jamaican tree. Pick it off the tree if you want to. All right? Cool runnings. Just pick it off the tree if you want to. Hopefully my mom don't call me again. Oh gosh. And I will call her later and let her know what happened. You know, my equipment almost got burned down. Okay. So yeah, this part is gonna be very much fun. Okay. I like to do stuff fresh. I like to do these things fresh. Okay. So all right. Okay, so I don't have a lot of space, but I am working with what I have. And I'm gonna go ahead and just if you notice, it smells good already before I even put the rest of the stuff. And I will put a little bit more peppermint in there after. So this is grinding it up. Fresh peppermint. Very, very, very fresh peppermint. Okay, so now let me get the lemongrass and let me get the peppermint essential oil. Now, a lot of people like to make a lot of essential oils where they're using, they like a lot of soap makers use fragrant oil and they run away from essential oil. Today, I'm making an essential oil soap. So we are making this together. And, this is going to be awesome. I'm sorry I couldn't put, I'm trying to do better to type stuff out and to type the ingredients. So the next time I do live stream, I am going to give you, whoever want to sign on, please let me know ahead of time so we can get the ingredients out. Maybe you guys can make soap with me the same time I'm making my soap for all the new beginners. The peppermint smells so good. I'm sorry. For all the new beginners, if there's any new beginners out here or intermediate or people that just make soap for their home, we can make soap together with 1 and 2 ingredients. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so this is the lemongrass, and I'm going to put 20% of lemongrass. Okay. Oh, I'm telling you, this is a lot of money. If you guys know, lemongrass essential oil is not cheap. And now I'm going to do, I'm sorry, you guys can't even see that. I am so sorry. The lemongrass. Now I'm going to put the peppermint. And I'm going to do around 14 ounces. Okay. Let me put a little bit more lemongrass. So I'll put like 10% more. This is a lot. I can see the money going in. I better look, I better sell because I normally make like 10 pounds, but this is more than 10 pounds. So it better make sure it's doing its thing. Yeah, it better make sure. All right. So let me put this aside. And it smells great. Lemongrass and peppermint. Oh my God. Try it. Try this recipe. Lemongrass and peppermint. All right. I think my caustic soda now is ready. So let me move this out of the way. And let me get the mica powder. And the caustic soda. All right, so I'm going to use from Micas and More. I'm going to use the Hunter Green to make my peppermint. I want it to be like a green peppermint. So I need to prepare myself with that batch. And when I'm mixing this, I like to use a light oil, such like grapeseed oil, to mix with the oils. Alrighty, so let me get the grapeseed oil together so I can mix the mica. And it's already smelling too good in here. Mica's on More. Well, I guess you guys are worrying about scoops, right? Now, I am making 320 to 340 ounces. So I'm not going to scoop up anything, but I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in there. If you're making a small batch, start off with a small tablespoon, a scoop of mica with a little bit of oil and mix it up before you decide. For me personally, I'm just going to pour it in and get my colors together. Okay. I don't know what you guys think. Is enough green? I don't want too much green. All right, so I'm going to put this aside, and this is the big part of it now. Okay, so here it goes. All that preservative in here. Yeah, baby. See that? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm going to kind of scoop everything up. I want everything in there. Everything got to go. Okay. Now, another thing, if you don't want your bash to actually start tracing, just kind of mix it around. If you mix it around, it won't trace real fast. So it seems like it's okay for right now until I put the fragrance in there. Because once the fragrance go in there, it might thicken the trace a little bit more. So let me go ahead and, okay, there we go. Now the fragrance oil. Okay. Got a little bit scared there. I don't want it to start tracing. Okay. All right. Let's keep it moving. All right. There we go. And it smells great. It really smells great. So yay! It's been successful with the essential oil so far. I'm not going to, I'm trying to keep hope alive here. This is a large bash. What we call it, master bashing. Yeah, this is my master bash. And another thing, if you're master bashing, do not put all your essential oils in at one time. Okay. And this recipe is doing good. So with the master bash, my recipe is doing great. The temperature is great. So yes, your temperature can be 85 or 75 on your caustic liquid soda, you know, and then your oils can be at least 100 to 111. So yes, it's working. I feel like doing some major coloring here, but I'm not going to. Okay, so now that part is done. Awesome, awesome. This is really coming out just what I expected. And if you can see, liquid, baby, liquid. And I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why it's so smooth, the coconut milk. Okay, that coconut milk is awesome. Now let me, you notice my gloves is not on. Okay, I need to go put my gloves on. I am not trying to get burned with this stuff. And since I cannot wait, guess what? Oh my God, I am just cracking up today. Okay, look, no more commercials. No more commercials. Ta-da! 2 different gloves. Why not? Okay. Guys, this smells so good. Try it. Oh my God. Peppermint with lemongrass. Oh my God. And if you want to, put a little bit of lavender in it. That's a nice green. I like it. I didn't want it to be too green. You know, just a very, very light green. Not too green. Let me kind of mix it just a little bit. Sorry. All right, there we go. That's a nice green, is it? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, because I want the darker green to be around the edges of this, and I'm trying to now hurry up because I don't want it to trace. Okay. Okay, guys. So I wanted a darker green. And what I'm going to do is actually get a darker green to be on the edges. Kind of splatter it a little bit. And I kind of like that green. Okay. There we go. All right, so I'm not going to throw the titanium dioxide. Can you guys see? Okay, so I'm not going to put the titanium dioxide in here yet. What I need to do now, I love creativity. I just love it. I need to splatter this a little bit, and hopefully it will work. I like it on the sides. So I'm putting it on the sides. Kind of give it a little bit of, you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna have a little bit of the other color. And actually, it's actually setting now. I'll put a little bit of this. I like to be creative. And now I'm going to put the titanium dioxide in a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot. One thing about working with titanium dioxide, you just got to be aware of how much you're putting in your bash. And yep, now I can, it's just a little bit of color. It's not doing anything that much. Oh man, this smells great. Perfect color. Perfect color. Like I said, you don't want it to be too much titanium dioxide. You know, I noticed that I see some soap makers when they're making soap, it's the titanium dioxide is just really heavy. Nah, I can't deal with heavy titanium dioxide. Okay, so let's bring this baby right in the middle. My lifesaver right here in the middle. Okay. Do you guys think I should splash a little bit more on there? All right, so we're going to add this first. And then we're going to add the green, kind of do one of this. And we're going to just go ahead and add a little bit more. Awesome, awesome. And a little bit of the green. Okay, and a little bit more. I think I made a little bit too much. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And a little bit of the green. Beautiful. And more. Beautiful, beautiful. And now I'm going to add this green, the darker green. That is going to be nice And more of this. Beautiful. Now, which one should I put more of this green? I don't want too much of this green because I need it for the top. I don't think there is no way to actually add this. I just throw it in there and hopefully it works the way I want it. This scent is great. Great product. As you notice that it's not a failure. It's a great, great product. And I'm telling you, I'm enjoying this and I'm enjoying it with you guys. A little bit more green. Okay. What you guys think? All right. Just a little bit more. It's not finished yet. A little bit more green. And a little bit more. This is going to be nice. I love it. And tap it off with a little bit of this. All right, so and now this. This is what soap making is about. Just tap it off it a little bit more. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm a little bit exhausted. I will be making the coconut milk tomorrow. And I don't want it to spoil, to be honest. So what I'm doing is just basically enjoying how I'm doing this because I don't want it to spoil. Enjoy the little dots. And I appreciate you guys So let me go ahead and play a little bit more music while I'm doing this. And and then after this, I think it's going to be a beautiful, wonderful soap. And I hope you guys enjoy watching me today. And I guess I got to show my face now, huh? Okay. I'm going to go ahead now and, put this up, wrap it up. All right. See, I'm in here. Okay, guys, I appreciate you. And it was wonderful. I am going to over the Facebook page now to get the comments. If you guys left me any comments, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to go on my Twitter because I know some people is watching it on Twitter. And I am so blessed. This right here smells absolutely great. So this is what I'm going to do. The rest of it, I'm going to put it in my skinny mold. Okay. Thank you. And I want to say, be blessed, peace, subscribe to my channel, ask questions, and guess what? If you have any inputs to let me know, let me know. I'm going to put all these pages of my resource on my page. I know it's going to take me a little bit time, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You know, I run a hair salon, and since today I took the day off on a big Saturday, of course, before Christmas, right? So peace, be blessed, and I'm gonna go ahead and look. I'm over here playing around, and some of it got on my clothes, so now I need to take the jacket off. Bye. See you. Okay, so see, this is where all the essential oils are. Look at that. And we have a top area up there. So it's a big area. All right. Thanks, guys. Signing off.